In this problem, they tell us that triangle ABC has a measure of angle B with 90 degrees, where AC equals 50 and AB equals 48. Also, BC is 14. Which ratio represents the tangent of angle A? So I would suggest drawing this triangle out to get a sense of it. It's triangle ABC, so we'll set up a right triangle. And we know, of course, they tell us that angle B is the right angle. So here's B. There's our right angle, 90 degrees. And A and B will have to be, A and C will have to be the other remaining points. That order will not matter. But now we just apply what's given. AC equals 50. So that's the hypotenuse, the longest side. It's 50. AB is equal to 48. So we'll just fill that in over here. And BC equals 14. So we want to know the ratio that represents the tangent of angle A. So where is angle A? Because that's where that's our ratio perspective there from that angle. Here it is right here. You want to label that. I always use the acronym SOHCAHTOA, and I write it just like this. It helps you remember what the ratios actually mean. This is one of the few things in mathematics that I found useful to memorize, because once you have SOHCAHTOA memorized, you can realize that, oh, if I put these lines here, right, these letters show me what the ratios will look like. So for example, S, which stands of course for sine, right, equals the ratio of the opposite side, O, over H, the hypotenuse. Whereas C, which stands for cosine, right, that's the adjacent side over the hypotenuse, and T, which stands for tangent, equals the opposite over the adjacent side. So we'll go through all of those, but let's first get the answer to this problem. Angle A is going to equal the opposite, as in the opposite from the angle you're looking at. That's so 14 over the adjacent. Now there are two sides here that are adjacent to this angle, but notice the hypotenuse, 50, cannot also be called the adjacent side. That's why this acronym is so nice. So the other side has to be the adjacent side. And adjacent means that it's next to the angle, or one of the two rays, 1, 2, that form the angle. That's what adjacent means. Except one of those rays right here is the hypotenuse. So that's not what we're going to be looking for. So it's AB that we need. So it's 14 over 48. And the answer is 2. Now, if we were looking for the sine of angle A, let's just go through that. It would be the opposite, 14, right, over hypotenuse, 50. So this is the tangent of angle A. But the sine of angle A, right, just to review, is 14 over 50. And the cosine is the adjacent, over the hypotenuse. So the cosine in this case would equal 48 over 50. So notice that the cosine of angle A, equals the ratio of 48 over 50. So this is just a quick review of how to apply SOHCAHTOA to remember these trigonometric ratios. Of course, though, there's no need to memorize this because it is also written on the formula sheet at the end of the test. All right, thanks.